the community, reacting on instinct. Two airmen were first to respond to a near-deadly motorcycle crash that happened last month.
Both were off duty when the motorcyclist was launched across multiple lanes by a pickup truck. This happened in Cabot.
Yeah, our Neil Zarang reports live from the Little Rock Air Force Base. Neil, what's the condition of the person who was in the accident, and what did these airmen do to help?
Kevin, Donna, that motorcyclist spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and thankfully he is expected, according to doctors, to make a full recovery. He credits those airmen who were first to respond to him after that crash for saving his life. Battered and bloodied, a person flew off his motorcycle July 24th. Air Force Staff Sergeant Eric Hill was leaving work in uniform right behind the car that hit him.
It was not a thought of whether or not I needed to do something, it was what I needed to do.
While Hill saw the crash from his car, Staff Sergeant Brandon Bender and his wife heard it from their backyard, grabbed their med kit, and did what he was trained to do.
My biggest concern is making sure that everyone's okay.
They helped other first responders who came after them until the motorcyclist was airlifted to the hospital. When the Air Wing put out an article about Sergeant Hill responding in uniform, they also learned about Sergeant Bender's involvement, and someone who read the article immediately reached out.
The doctor strip told me if I wouldn't have gotten care as quickly as I did, the chances of me being here are probably closer to zero than expected.
Timothy Holtgeertz didn't wake up for 2 days after the crash. He had 2 weeks of recovery in the hospital with over 20 plates and a rod keeping his leg and face together. But doctors are optimistic he'll make a full recovery.
As far as my kids, wife, and me go, and I'm sure my dad can contest to it, they are our heroes. They kept me alive.
The airmen and Timothy recently met and are planning a cookout sometime soon. Timothy says their actions gave him more hope in humanity, but the sergeants would say they were just doing what anyone should.
We're all humans, and we all have that sense of to need to help others and not be that bystander.
If it was the other way around, you would want someone to help you.
The airman said if you are a bystander, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Even if you aren't trained or skilled in first aid, you can call 911, you can redirect traffic, you could ask someone, what can I do to help? Reporting in Jacksonville, I'm Neil Zarang.